Hi guys, I'm doing my updated photo card collection. This one is kind of messy. I would say I like to make, not on purpose, but just because during this time of the year, since I have time off school, I kind of try and go through all my binders and try and fix things, but throughout the period of time in between the July one and this one, I've incorporated some things but not included them all into all the binders, so some things are in certain areas of certain binders and other things aren't. And I'm also going to just have my 3 main binders in this video because I feel as if these are just the main ones that I've actually gotten somewhere and made progress with in comparison to the other ones, because the other ones are kind of the same. But I think for next year I'm going to try and make it a bit more prepared. So just have the 2 middle, well, the 2 ones at the start of the year and the end of the year more consistent, because I'll show this the comparison of the start of the year to the end, but the middle one, it's okay for that to have little flaws in it, but this one currently does have some flaws in it, and I think that's something I'm going to change. But yes, I have dropped some groups. You'll notice that if you've watched my previous ones, some groups and then some members, and I've added some, and the collection has got quite far, so that's great. I will probably talk about that a bit more in my January one, just because I want to try and get this recorded as quick as possible, just so I can upload it and stuff, because this will take a while to go through. But yes, so I have my main red velvet one. There's a difference with this because this binder is so much bigger, and I did actually break it, so I need to get a replacement for that, but all these binders have the same thickness, and it is this. I'm pretty sure, I don't know how big it is in centimeters. I don't actually have a ruler, so I can't really. But anyway, so we'll start with the red velvet one and then go on to girl group and then boy group. My girl group one, even though it's the same thickness of binder, it's still quite smaller because there's only a few groups in there. So yeah, let's go on to red velvet. These are my new binders. As I said, this one's broke. I broke it last night. I don't know how. But these only have the sleeves in the front, not inside the binder, because I kind of like when the sleeves, there's a sleeve inside the binder and you can put stuff in it. But for this one here, I have Silky's paper holder for peekaboo. I do have eyeweens coming in, and I think I've found Yetis, so that's good. And this is what I mean that I broke it last night, so I kind of have to be careful. So yeah, some of these are different, but red velvet I've kept it in. I've not added anything onto this or crossed anything out because I do have more cards added into this. I also have to add like Star Magic and RBB. Still not done that. So some groups don't have their cover page just because it's kind of messy, as I mentioned, so I do apologise for that. And I have not done anything more with this. I think I'm trying to still sort out my collection a bit more and then go on to these ones. But this is ice cream cake. And then for the red, I don't know if this was different last time, but I've made the layout like my Vix layout because there's 6 photo cards, so I just put them 2, 2, 2. My LOONA collection and NTT collection is like this now. And in the velvet I have Wendy's coming in, and I'm pretty sure I just want a bit on Yetis on Zen Market. So we've nearly completed this. It's been forever because I've had the same 2 cards for a while and I added Joys in. I also forgot to mention some of the cards don't have sleeves in it, and that's something I'm trying to sort out as well because Ultra Pro changed their design to sleeves. They don't have the hollow logo on it, it's more of like a transparent logo. So I'm going to do a video on how I put together my collection. But this is Russian Roulette. Probably one of the best sets they have. And for Ricky we have Silky and Wendy's version A. I think I have her version B coming in now, so I have Wendy's set complete. And then I have Irene's version B. I'm not too sure if this is official or not because there is specs on it. Sorry if I can focus. There is specs on it if you can see there, but it's not the same colour as the Sogi and Wendy one. And I don't know if that's like a different press or whatever, but it's quite irritating because I do believe it is real, but it's just weird because it's not the same colour as this. This is new. I didn't mention this. I've made new like inserts for the member cards I do not have. And if you could see with the Wendy one, it'll probably come up with another one soon. With the Wendy one, for the velvet, I just put a little dot of the colour I use, and it's kind of like a colour I associate the album with, or like the era. So I just do a little red dot and put a little envelope with a heart above it just to show that it's in the mail. And then we go on to the Red Summer completed set, and then Perfect Velvet completed this. I think this is progress because I didn't have Sogi's version B for the longest time, but I've completed this set. And then for Perfect Red Velvet, I've kind of changed the way I've laid out the versions because I don't know if the versions are actually what should be the real versions. Try and center this a bit more. I've kind of laid out version 1 to be the more serious, sexy kind of version, and then the version 2, as like I swapped this Sogi one because I thought it was more fitting and the more cutesy kind of concept for the photo card. And then we go on to Summer Magic. I don't have sleeves for this yet, but the refill jellies for the normal one. And then for transparents, I have Irene, Wendy, and Joy. I have Sogi and Yeti's coming in. I don't want to write anything on this because I'm just going to leave it blank with the card behind in front of it so you can see the photo card without it showing through to the other cards. And then the limited have Irene's coming in, so I didn't make an insert for that. I won a bit on Zen Market because I was not paying the price I saw mainly on Instagram and eBay. The prices go quite high. And then for the standees, I just put these in here because surprisingly they did fit in the 9 pocket sleeves. I have 2 Joys and I'm looking for Wendy and Irene. And then for RBB, I did make inserts for these and I managed to buy 3 of the albums. So I pulled Irene's photo card, probably one of my favourite photo cards in the world. It is too precious. I find it too cute. And I have well, the way I lay this out as well, this one, version A, is going to be the cuter kind of cards. And then version B is the more sexy, serious cards. So I have Wendy's other version. These were all pulls from the album. Don't know when I'm going to start collecting these ones because the price for them, I don't know why it's so much, but so we have 3 of the 10. And then we go on to hashtag cookie jar. I managed to buy the whole set of full cards. I think I still need to get the album, but I probably will try to buy it without the photo card just because I don't need it. But yeah, these are really pretty. I just wish they did the whole kind of space concept and changed these 2 pictures. I wouldn't mind if it was this concept, but it's just because it's not the same concept with the one photo card. Or even if they did the group one like this, so it was like a balanced amount of photo cards but with the 2 concepts. And then I have the postcards you got from the special postcards. These, I've put them in kind of concept pictures, not in age order. So I have the group one and then Sogi and Joy. And Wendy's up here because she's the only one that has the kind of blue concept, and then Irene and Gary for this one. And then I'm planning on putting a white background on this, so hopefully I just get to do that soon. But these are the flyers. I think it's the Tower Record flyers for hashtag cookie jar. Wendy looks amazing. so does Joy. Like, see her silver hair? Well, whatever the glitter is in this. I find it so pretty. And her black hair, amazing. And Yeti being a cutie. And then next we go on to season greetings, and then it should be the some goods after that because there's quite a few things for season greetings now. So this is the 2006. Do I want to say 16? Yeah, 2016 season greetings. And then I put the like white sleeves in here to separate the 2016 one from the 2017 one. Because it works out the same. There's 9. Because there's 12 months. There's 3 here and then there'll be 9 on this page. And then the 2018 one. I managed to get this, but the package was kind of beat up, so the box isn't in the best condition, so I'm hoping to try and find another one, but I've only found one on eBay and that goes for like over £100, and I did not get this whole season greetings for that price because I got it quite recently. It was just because it was free shipping as well, and I never got it at the start of this year or pre-ordered it, so. And then I'm hoping, since they didn't do photo cards for the 2019 season greetings, hopefully for 2020 they do something with photo cards so I can kind of fill up this gap here. And then these are like the extra things you get in the season greetings. So I have Irene's standee and also Joy's. And then for the 2018 one, we have the pre-order set. One of the pre-order sets, don't know what from, but I have all numbers for that. Yeti's at the back. So sad because these don't fit into, I can't remember, I don't think, I wanted to stand it up properly and not put it on its side for the 3 pocket sleeves, so I kind of just went with the 4. And I have one of Sugi's transparent ones, transparent cards for the 2018, so that's more stuff added in from last time. And so is this. So these are this is the accordion calendar, I think I'm saying that right. So I managed to rip these out because I do have multiple season greetings coming in, so I can use these for my collection and use one for purpose wise when it's been a year. And this is probably my favourite season greetings of them. So I just left out this one blank because they were all vertical photos. So this is the colour concept one. And then the kind of white balanced one. And then I have the group one beside Yeti. And then the extra ones with the 6-month overview. And then I have the stickers. These are too cute. Stickers at the back as well. And then for the A4 folds. I'm so glad they did these. So I've put this in member order, but just with the 2 versions at once. And the group ones. And then I have the pre-order stuff for, I think this is 11th Street. I accidentally deleted the footage of me unboxing this, so that's quite sad. So I kind of just have to show you guys when I did all the stuff I got for the pre-order sets, because I still have 2 more of the season greetings coming in. But for 11th Street I pulled Yeri, Joy and Irene's normal photo card, and I've pulled, surprisingly, Sugi's lenticular. Like, what's the chances of that? I've seen on eBay Irene, Wendy and Sugi's normal cards go for bids, but the prices are too high for me because I only really need Wendy and Sogi's. And I'm happy that I have Irene's because recently I've been thinking Irene's photocards go for quite a lot, and I don't think I'm committed to pay so much money for a photocard that shouldn't be overpriced. So I can't wait to at least complete the set for this. And the fortune cookie / some Coex photocards, I recently just got Sogi's in, literally yesterday. This page is nearly complete. I have Irene's coming in, I'm just looking for Wendy's, and then this page will finally be complete. And for the 3rd anniversary photocards, I still have the same 3 cards. I don't think I'll be getting other members anytime soon, because I got these for a really good price, and for what I've been seeing, 1 member photocard goes for quite a lot. The only reason why I got these was because it was for a decent price for all 3 cards. And I also got this in it, so I managed to just insert it in with these 2 and Suki's, and I laid it out the same way as I did for the reds. And we have photocard album cards, all 5 members. I have Sugi's paper folder. As I said, I have Irene's coming in. Yeri's should be buying that soon. And then for Bad Boy holographic, Yeri and Sugi, this is new because SM released it and then supposedly it got really rare, but then I managed to find these for decent prices because it turned out it wasn't that out of stock so quickly. So I have Irene's coming in, and I think Wendy's and Joy's. I think I found Joy's on eBay, and then the postcards to go with it. And then this is what we go on to, is the 4x6 and the postcards from different eras. So we have automatic. Don't know if I'll be able to find the ice cream cake one to go with this. Which is their 4x6. And we have one of these nights. 4x6. So this is the version B for one of these nights. And then the postcards for the Red Summer. Probably one of my favourites because I love the photo shoot for these. And the backs are too pretty. Grip and units. And then this is Perfect Velvet. And then the Perfect Velvet 4x6. And then this is new, I've added the Red Mirror postcards. I don't know if I'll be able to collect all of the postcards, well, all of the photo cards. So there's 3 for each member, so I kind of, for the one page that will share the members, I kind of made it the same concept. So this is like the outdoor concept. And then it goes on to Sogi, and then Wendy. And Wendy and Joy, same outdoor concept. And Yeri's was, 2 of hers were outdoor, so I just did that for her shared one. And then this normal one for her single page. Then we have like random sum cards. Still only have this one version of the School Vase photo card. Don't know if we'll be able to get these. So yeah, as I mentioned, some of these are the old ones from last time, and some of them I've made them the new format I'm going to put them in. So that's just that. I don't know if I'll be able to get these at all, so I might as well just like take them out. I've got a chance of getting Sugi's other School of Oz card, because I actually put this one in the album I got, which was surprisingly lucky of me. And I have Sugi's Sun birthday card. And then we have the transparent bookmarks for this year's Valentine's Day. I put Irene and Sugi here just because I needed to just like mix it up, because it's always this one here that's going to be missing. So I don't know, I still need to put a bit of piece, like a bit of paper behind it so you can see it a bit more, but there's really nothing behind this apart from the actual binder. So that is right out of it. We'll go on to Guru groups now. Okay, so this is the Guru group binder. There's like, I think there's only 4 groups in here. I'm hoping to add in Oh My Guru again if I start to get into them more, because I still have most of Binny's photo cards and some of the cards I've just kept. And I also don't have Twice in here anymore, just because I think with the amount of cards they've been coming out with, I'm never gonna keep up with them, especially me not having most of their recent ones before What Is Love. I have until one of the versions of Signal, so I think I'll just slowly get myself back into collecting Twice if I'm happy with what I have in my group binder. Let's go on to it. So we're starting with Dreamcatcher. This is one of the groups I've added, but it's still kind of been in the collection since the last update. I've added Handong here because she kind of just wrecked me with her orange hair. I think I have a thing for idols with orange hair. So yeah, that's that. So Handong's been added in with Sue and Xian. And we have 2 of the cards for the mirror, Fall Asleep in the Mirror. And with Dreamcatcher, I've kind of incorporated their Japanese and Korean together, unlike the Red Velvet one. The Red Velvet one has the Korean and then the Japanese, but since the Japanese and Korean are the same release and not like a complete new comeback, I've just added it in, and I think it works out better because it finishes off in the page and then another comeback starts. So it finishes this off. So we have the after version here for the Korean, and then the Japanese starts here. So I actually have more of the Japanese cards than the Korean. I think these are going to be harder to get. So we have that. This set's probably going to be one of my favourites if I complete it. And then, since I got the fan sign for this comeback, I kind of just used these weird ass square inserts because I didn't want to commit to making these knowing I was going to get an unsealed album with member photo cards I was going to collect anyway, so I still need to add these in. I have 1 Handong photo card for this. And then I separate it with the group one. I actually bought one of the albums from Comic-Con along with NCT Dream We Go Up, but it was a good purchase. I was surprised they sold K-pop there. And then I got the 2 other ones from the fan sign, so that's why there's 3 here instead of just the white sleeves. And I did the same thing here with the inserts. So we have Xian's set complete, and I just need 1 for Sua, and then I still have 1 Handong card. I think this set is probably my all-time favourite, even though I say this with most sets. Like this, the colours, the makeup, everything, like they're just amazing. Like the pictures are so nice. Probably one of my favourite photo card sets ever. I'll say this about something else in the video and I won't even notice. So yeah, this page is nearly complete. I'm quite happy because the other ones for Dreamcatcher are going to be quite hard to find. The ones before Escape the Editor. So this is Japanese concert cards. I'm hoping to complete Handong's set because I managed to find Sua and Xiang's whole set on Zen Market, but then I found some of Handong's cards but not the whole set, so I was like, I kind of just wanted to buy the whole set for all the members. So I only have 2 of the 3 members I'm collecting for these. I think after that I'm going to collect the Korean concert cards, but I think my priority in Dreamcatcher just now is trying to complete Escape the Error and Alone in the City. And then we go into LOONA. I don't have any cover page for this, or like, or the folk cards I collect, or the ones, a visual wish list basically, a wish list, well not a wish list, but just like a list of all the cards. But this has made so much progress. This is like one of the most exciting things I've been wanting to do since the last update. So, I got most of my LOONA albums in, I just need 3 more to complete the whole album collection. Have already completed hassles for a while now. And I recently got an extra Heejin album in, and this was the first card I pulled. But then from the other one that was supposed to be my Hyunjin and Heejin album, it was actually just the Heejin's album. I managed to get the other version, which is great. So I just need Hyunjin's version B to complete this whole page, and 3/4 of 1/3. And then for some of the versions, I have like a little memo up here just to remind me of the versions, but I don't know if that's the actual version or not. But recently I just found a visual wish list of all of the photo cards. Someone sent it to me because I asked them on Instagram, and I was really confused and it was frustrating me. So hopefully these are the right versions. I'll have to look through that again. But yes, that's why this Kimlip one has no version on it, because I didn't know. And I already had this one, but I pulled the photo card. So I have 2 duplicates of this. I'll probably do an updated sale and trade video soon. But yes, we need 3 more for this. Basically all the well, just this whole row. I didn't explain how I'm laying out this, but it's similar to, I kind of did mention it with my red velvet, but now you're visually seeing it. I do the photo cards, like the 6 members, 2, 2 and 2. And then since there's attendance sheets, I just fill them up here, and it makes the page look even more complete, which is amazing. I don't know whether to keep it like this or turn it around, because I've seen some people who do that, and I think it's actually quite pretty, because the LOONA logo's here, and it's, even though this is Get Over the Month, I'm not going to try and pronounce it in Korean, I like this a little bit better, but I've just kind of stuck with the way it is, because the booklet opens up like that, so that is the front. But I don't know. So anyway, on to Jinsol, Cherry and Eve. For this one, I already had bought this card, and then in the album I pulled this one, so we've completed Cherry's set for solo. And for Jinsol, we pulled the same photo card I bought, so we'll need to trade that one. So I do have some duplicates up for trade, but I've not put them on my Instagram just now, just because it's quite late in the year, and I don't think there's a chance of me trying to find a trade at this time. So I'm probably going to do it at just after the new year. So just need Eve and Jinsol's version A, and I differentiated it with the hair down. I only put this little memo up here when I didn't have the other photo card. But now, like, since I already have Eve, I knew what version A should look like, because it shouldn't look like this one. But yeah, it's just 2 for that one, and then for this one, just need Olivia Hayes version B. Put this one in the album. Recently got this one with Eve's version, second version full card. And for Go On, I pulled these 2 cards in the album, since I bought 2 for solos and 2 for units. And yeah, this card, I need to find this card, and then this page will be complete. So some of these do have inserts, some of them don't, because I don't have the inserts for the Yojin's one for some reason, and I don't have the inserts for the attendance sheets, and these are the old format. So I have the Hassel and LOONA's coming in, despite not having Hassel and LOONA's Album yet. Just need Heejin, Hyunjin, Mix and Match, and Hassel and Luna. Those are the 3 albums I'm hoping to get, at least at the start of next year. And this was the vertical one, and then the version A for Hyunjin and Heejin is the close-up one. And I should have put like a little letter here because I do have this one coming in. For VV and Hassel, I got the photocard I wanted because they're facing frontwards, and this says backs. It's not legible when I see it, but I know what it says because this one's, they're facing the front. So I kind of have to work in the units a bit more, but this page is basically complete because I have this cherry and ginsel unit coming in and this lipsil unit coming in. But I do need to find another ginsel attendance sheet because I didn't get one in my album. I do have 2 extra chem lip ones. I think I should have an extra go on one and an extra hassle one and an extra cherry one. So hopefully I can find a trade for that at least. And this was the one I was talking about when I got it with the tune, when I got it on eBay with bids, so it's pretty cheap. And then this one I put in the album. And then for the other YY members, these don't have sleeves in it, but as you can see I pulled these 2 from the album, pulled this one for the album, and then I had to buy this one because I already traded the extra one I had for June Go On. But we're getting somewhere with LOONA. Like, this is probably the most complete I'll get for just now. But then we go on to subunits. So we have 1/3. I put Love and Evil where Love and Love should have been. Don't know why I made that mistake, but pulled Hassel's card, and I also pulled this Heejin one, but I bought this Heejin one ages ago, so I have her set, her normal set complete. I've changed the layout because even though I have the limited for YY by Y, I don't think I'll be getting the limited for 1/3 or Odd Eye Circle. I don't think BBC are going to release a second press for the album. Don't know why, because it doesn't seem as if the YY by Y limited albums are going out of print anytime soon. And I'm not paying the prices for one photocard over £150 probably. Like the cheapest it goes for. But VV's ones are quite cheap. I just think it's easier and it saves a sleeve in my binder if I just use the normal ones for the one sleeve instead of having normal limited and normal limited. So yeah. And then for Odd Eye Circle for Mix and Match, complete. This is so satisfying because I did only have these 2 for ages, and then I got ginsel and Kimlops for decent prices. This ginsel one was so cheap. But yeah, so I just have to put Mix and Match here whenever I get the album. And then YY by Y, complete set, both normal and limited. And then we go into plus plus. So you might be wondering why I have so many dots here. It's because I bought the whole set for plus plus version A and basically the whole set for version B. I just need to find one more photo card for that, and that's top priority for me. So in the albums I pulled this Heejin card. Heejin and Hyunjin's really been stealing my heart recently. So yeah, for the member ones, I'm just doing it by their member colour. I could do it with Red Velvet, but I think I associate the comebacks with certain colours with Red Velvet. But with LOONA I couldn't really pick one, so I just did the member colours. I need to get a darker Eve one because this is kind of too light for her. And then we have Chugo and Olivia Hay coming in as well, and then I did the split thing here like I did with the Red Velvet Season Greetings, and then I did it reverse like the subunit cards. So this is version B. I pulled Choose card, which is great. And then for version other members, I have Yujin and Hyunjin's because I'm on the bids on eBay for good prices. The seller did have other members, but they were going for too much. But I was able to find a seller. I think they're going to be my go-to seller now. They managed to get most of the cards I needed for Plus Plus. Woo! So I just need the Heathens version B. Looking to find hers at least. And then for the subunit, well, for the unit cards slash group cards, I pulled this one, Too Precious. Vivi and Eugen's cards are just too cute. Well, them in the picture are too cute. And then I pulled this subunit one. I think it's the night version, the night unit. But I'm just going to call it the small unit like they called it in LOONA TV. And then I recently got this one as well. So I just need the taller unit slash D unit, if it's called the D unit. And then we go on to like their event things, and then it should be their debut concert and then Go On items. But Go On items kind of go on with their debut concert, because for the events I think I'm going to collect OT12, but then for more of the rare things just Go On. So this is the Up and Line transparent cards. I have all 12 members. I do have extra ones. Should be on my Instagram if anybody was interested in all members apart from Olivia, Hey, Chu and Hassel. I have all members available. And then this is for Up in Line. I did have the whole set coming in, but I have an extra Go On. So if anybody's interested in any of the Go On LOONA Studio or Up in Line, because I do have an extra Go On LOONA Studio coming in, and that's where this comes in. Did the same thing here, but put the unit in the middle. Well, the group one in the middle. I'm so happy they included the group photocard. This is Too Precious. So, and then I just kind of reversed it here. Too Precious. So I have an extra Go On set coming in. I don't know if I'm going to keep them or not, just out of the collection, but just to keep for myself. And then the other members, and then we go into the version B one. And then I'm hoping to do some more Polaroids here, so I can put at least one version of Polaroids, so I can fill this up so it's not all by themselves. And I just have the clear photo card set insert things. And actually I did get the Orbit first membership fan club kit thing, so I put in the postcards, the members with the letters at the back. These are so pretty. I just don't like what they did, because it's kind of like warm colours here, and they're kind of cool for Chu and Go On. I think BB's is nice and warm as well, like the colours, and Olivia Hayes and BB's. Too Precious. And then we go into my Go On collection. This is like my prized possession. It is probably one of my favourite parts of my LOONA collections. Favourite part of my LOONA collection. Apart from hopefully me completing Plus Plus so quickly, well not so quickly, but quickly for the time I got the album. So here we have the debut concert. So we have the sticker for the light set, the Orbit postcard, and then her ID card. It's too small, she's too precious. And then this here is the kind of postcard thing, but the seller did include the Instagram transparent thing. I don't know what it is, but I'm glad they did, because it adds a lot to it. And they also added the icon thing. And then lastly we have her broadcast cards. Sorry if you can't really see it because of the lighting, it looks a bit better. So we have her one for YYYY. I'm pretty sure there's another one. I did find it, but the person who was selling it wasn't able to sell it to me, which was unfortunate, but what can we do? And then we have one of hers. I think this is the first version for the Plus Plus promotions, and it's signed. Probably the best thing I have for Go On. Is like, it makes my heart so full. I just love her so much. I don't think I'll be getting the other version for that, just because I feel as if I don't need it, and it's not something I have to get just because this is enough for me. and I'm so happy that I have it. So let's go on to Preston now. Okay, so for Preston I only have their cover page, I don't have the little list of all the photo cards. So I kind of want to change up the way I lay out Roa. Since Preston V have their photo cards now, I'm thinking of maybe putting the 3 photo cards for her day version, night version, and her like a V card, and then put these ones maybe behind, just depending if I get her wee like broadcast card, because this is her get it broadcast. Oh no, yeah, that is. Never mind, I'm getting mixed up. So this is her get it broadcast. This is her Hi Preston. Hi. This is her Wee Woo broadcast, and then this is her buying Hi concert card, and then behind this I have her showcase card for Get It. If I get her, if I move her Get It cards from where I'm putting them, where they are just now, put them here, I can maybe put all of the reader cards or slash broadcast non-album cards behind, because then if I have the 3 broadcast cards I can put them here, and then the buying Hi concert cards in the middle, and then maybe her unit ones for the showcase if I do get them, but just depending on how rare they are to find for now. So for Roa, we just need her skill out version, and I have her postcard. For the concert cards, I think I added Yeha, I don't think this was in the last update. So 3 members, I've still got 6 to go. And then for Hi Preston, prismatic version, completed this whole set. Okay, and then for the profile card, we've completed it as well. And then for the Alaskan version, we just need Niangs. I should have hers coming in. It's been taking a while. My part of the trade still hasn't reached the person who traded a Niang card, so hopefully it's just a delayed trade, and hopefully I get it next year, at the start of next year, because then I'll have this complete, finally, the whole set of 30 cards for Hi Preston. And then we have Skill Out. No, this is still Hi Preston, like these are just stickers for it. And then Skill Out is here. I still have Yuha's card, this is the only photo card I have apart from that. And version for Roa. But I do have quite a few of the postcard things. Don't know what to call these. And then Preston V. I was thinking, since if I move these ones, because if I don't move these ones to the front, I think it just looks a bit awkward, since there's 5 members who don't have any Kyokung's card, and then this is going to be empty. So if I move Roa's cards to her dedicated area at the start of the Preston section, I can kind of lay these out the way I laid out the LOONA subunits. Put the day versions here, put like a white insert card here, and then put the night versions here. And then for the like a V, I can put them here, and then if I do find the showcase cards, put them here. And I don't know if I do find them, get the units as well. But for Preston V, we need all of Kyokung's set, Niang's day version, Roa's night version, and then Rena's like a V card. So we're doing okay, but with the amount of albums I can get from pre-ordering it, not knowing the covers would be blind, you wouldn't see them until you took the black sheet off. I got all of Roa's covers and I don't think people are trading them, and I basically got the same 4 cards. I got 2 Niangs, 1 Rena and 1 Roa card, but literally only 1 Roa card, the rest were all duplicates. So yeah, we need to find Kill Kings. She might be more expensive than other members. So let's go into WGSN. This needs to be changed because Dream Your Dream is not correct. And I've not added anything onto this because for Happy Moment I've added a lot. So last time I did this, I think it was the start of the year maybe, I've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Happy Moment cards. Just gonna leave it like that, wait till we get to the Happy Moment bit. But for that one, I've added a few cards. I just need her Happy version A for Happy Moment. And I added her the secret cards. This card is my favourite out of the Happy Moment sets. I don't know why I've not got it sooner, but her page is nearly complete. I've not added any of the new releases in here just because I'm trying to focus on Happy Moment. And I laid this out quite differently. Instead of having the Happy version A and version B together, I've kind of put the Happy version A and then the Moment version A here, and then the Happy version B and the Moment version B. Just so it spells Happy Moment, Happy Moment. So here's no cards for Would You Like. This is the key version for the secret, and then I have Luda's lock version. So I've completed Luda's the secret cards, and then from WGSN, I only have 1 card still. Don't know if I'm going to get the Would You Like concert cards anytime soon. And for Happy Moment, we've actually completed my top 3 apart from that one. I just need one of her cards and I'll have my top 4 completed. This is amazing because look how precious it is. Like, isn't that not just amazing to see, like, completion? Oh, okay. Some of these cards are so pretty. So then we go on to the other members. This is the secret lock version. I have Subin, Unsu, and Yunjang. And then I have Subin's set complete for both versions. And now for Happy, well, from the BDSN, don't have the inserts for this. This is why you can see behind it. So I have Subin and Unsu's cards. And for Happy Moment, Happy version E, 3 members, but when we go through the other versions, you'll see something which is even more amazing than actually completing 3 members. So yeah, Diane, Subin, and Sola. And for the Moment version E, we have Sola, Bona, Sungsu, and Diane. This is more complete than the version E for Happy version. And this, Sola, Bona, Exie, Subin, and Sungsu, and Diane. Nearly completed this. How amazing. Just need Youngjung and Yorams. I literally have no Yoram cards. I do finally have 1 Youngjung card, and that is her, the secret card. But this is my first Exie card. I literally didn't have any of her cards, but now I have quite a few of them. Sorry for the glare. Move it here. So yeah, I just need 2 for the Happy version B. And then I didn't have enough of the inserts, so I kind of just left it like this. And the Yoram one, I put it here because I knew I didn't have any of her cards, so that's why she's the only one here before I ran out. And then for the Moment version B, we have Exie, Sola, and Subin, so that means we've completed Sola and Subin's set for Happy Moment. How amazing. Like, it's just so satisfying. So I have 5 members complete, so I have quite a few to go, but some of the members I just need. For Diane, I only need 1 card. For Sungsu, I need 2. For Exie, I need 2. For Bona, I need 2. For Unsu, I need 3, I think, but I think it's just a matter of fact of just trying to get all of the members complete because this is my priority for WGSN. And then we go on to the stickers and inserts from Happy Moment. And then these are just random photo cards I just wanted to put into one sleeve to save space. And I'll probably add more onto it when I get more cards for the groups, because I did realise for my EXID collection I had too many sleeves for the amount of cards I had. So I'm just going to wait it out until I get more of the photo cards for EXID. And I have 2 from Miss Nine photo cards here. I should be getting a bunch of albums for Christmas, and from WGSN is one of them. I have some 17 ones. I do have from Miss Nine, I think. EXO, stuff like that. So yeah. And then we have the EXID standee. And I just removed Chunna's section here because I don't have any of her albums. And I think she does have quite a few photo cards, so I might just collect the photo cards I pull from the albums. Don't know. But that is the ghetto group 1. These are like the main priority ghetto groups. I still have my other ghetto group binder, but there's nothing being added onto that, so yeah, let's go on to the boy groups now. Okay, so now we have my boy group 1. This is probably just going to be the last one in the collection. All my boy groups in here, it is quite bulky just because I collect less boy groups, but there's more photo cards for them, so it's harder in that way. But I still got the same stuff in here. I don't know if I'm going to take these out or not anytime soon, but I just have some cards that are not in the binder. I'll show them when we get to do this section of BTS. So let's open this up. Okay, so this is in alphabetical order, so we start with BTS. And this one doesn't have the list on it either. So this hasn't changed, we still have the 3 members here. For Most Beautiful Moments in Life Part 1, have Suga, J-Hope, RM, and now V's. So we've added 1 photo card onto this. For Most Beautiful Moments in Life Part 2, don't know if that's centered enough. I might move it a little along to the side because of the glare, it's quite bad. So for Part 2 I have Jungkook's coming in. Finally adding 1 onto this. Sunny Jimin's. And I didn't make one of these for Jungkook, so that's why this is here. It's just a 3rd piece of paper. And then this is for Young Forever. Still need Jimin's. And then the dope card, I still need Jimin's card. This is, I think Jimin hates me. I could never find his card online at all. So then we go on to Wings. Complete set. And You Never Walk Alone, Sunny Jungkook's. I did find this on eBay, but it was going for too high for a bid, and I didn't want to spend too much money on a bid. Like, most times bids for me are quite like low priced, less than the overpriced photo cards listings on eBay anyway, so I just backed out of it because it was too high for me. And then we go into Love Yourself. I completed the album, all 12, well, all 9 albums, I can't count. So now I can focus on collecting the photo cards. So for the L version for her, I pulled Namjoon. This card, I was so happy I pulled it. And then I just have the Young Line for that. I'm surprised I actually got these because I think this is a favourite set of mine. Some of the sets in this are too precious, and I think they're one of my favourite sets. But I have multiple favourite sets in this whole section of my binder. This one, I didn't make the inserts for the other members because I made them for Jungkook, because I make them and then I run out of them, so I kind of just go with what I have. So I counted them up and then I had enough for Jungkook's Love Yourself, her cards, because I knew I wasn't going to be getting them anytime soon, so might as well just put them there. I think these 3 members are going to be the hardest to find, and I think these 4 members are okay. It's just frustrating with the price differences with members that are more popular than others. It's annoying, but I pulled J-Hope's and I got Namjoon's, and this is too precious. Like, his whole set is gorgeous. His pink hair, so soft. And then for the V version, I pulled Taehyun, have J-Hope and RM. And then for the E version, have RM and J-Hope. So I've completed their set for her. And then for Tier, I pulled Jimin's one and I got this J-Hope one, and still need other members, but yeah, this photocard is gorgeous. Like the selfie is too nice. And for the old version, I can't remember who I pulled. I think I pulled J-Hope's card. I think I have Suga's coming in. And I bought these two. The dark hairs are superior, but like, you can't go wrong with Namjoon's pink hair though. So the U version should have J-Hope's coming in. And I think I pulled Jin, his card for that, and him being sly with his little heart, finger heart. And then for the R version, I thought I had Taehyun's coming in, but it was actually an extra Suga one, so I have an extra Suga one up for trade for either of these two members, so this is not relevant because it shouldn't be there anymore. But this is one of the few sets that I have close to finishing. And then for answer, for the S version, I have these coming in, and I think I pulled Jin's card, and I managed to get these ones. And then for E version, I pulled Taehyun. What medical? This quote card's beautiful. I think these selfie ones are so pretty as well. I should have these three coming in, hopefully. And then for the L version, this is quite cool because it's nearly complete, but it kind of makes like a star thing here. I just need Suga and V's. It's funny because most of the cards I need are either in my top 3. And in the F version, I pulled J-Hope's and I got these two, I got these two from seller. This photo set is too precious. Oh, like even the background colour, the blue is so nice. It's like a minty green kind of. And then we just have the inserts here. I put the standee at the back because this is the background. The back of the stickers are white, so you would just be able to see it instead of making a new whole page here and putting a white background on. I can just leave it like that. And then these are the notes, the little booklet things. And then these are like all the other cards I have for BTS. So these are the 2017 season greetings. Still need Namjoon's, have Jin's. And so this is the 2015 live on stage. And we're going to 2016. It's kind of funny because I have the one member I need for this and then 2 members I need for this one. So it's kind of good that I have at least one member for the different sets. And we're going to Japanese cards. Didn't make any new filler things for these inserts, but don't think I've made any progress with the Japanese. I don't think it's a priority for me just now, but I do want to collect the group ones as well. And then we go into the zip code 22920. This is nearly complete. I've found some of the photo cards on eBay and they're going for bids, so hopefully I get them and not for expensive prices. So yes, I just need 3 of Suga's, 3 of REM's, and only 3 of these, so 3 of each member. But what I also wanted to add in is the unit ones, because I'm not far from completing these. I only need 3 more. So we have this one for Jimin and Jungkook. I just don't have them in the binder. Then we have RM and V, or Jimin and Jungkook one, and RM and V. So I literally don't have any of the Jin, J-Hope and Suga ones. Hopefully I'm able to get them because that they're on the bids on eBay as well. And then we go into the onstage epilogue. Still only have, well, I've added 1 photo card onto this. I still have 2 for Suga and RM, and I think this is the one that's new, the new edition. So we have these, and then for the unit ones for this, I only have 2 since I only got the 2. What would you call them? Sets for it. So we got this one. This is like a unit one, and this is a group one. Don't know if those were both in focus, but these are the two. And then this is just random things. I should put the love yourself stuff here, I guess, because it's more inserts than the actual photocards itself. Then we go into EXO. So I do have quite a few of my EXO cards up for sale or trade, but I'm going to have to look through them again to see what photocards I like from different sets. So I still have to add Don't Mess Up My Tempo and now the Love Shot. I think I should be getting those albums for Christmas, and then we're gonna go to New York for New Year's, so we might get some more albums there. But yeah, nothing's changed so much for EXO. So something else I want to do for EXO is collect CBX. So this is the only page I have for CBX, just because I only have the Hey Mama, and I might get the other two member albums. It's just I only have Chen's, but I like the subunit a lot, and I think it'll be easier than collecting OT9 stickers from the paper toy. And this is just random things. This is his Japanese stuff and then just random photo cards. I don't know if I'll be able to find a list of all of the non-album photo cards in order, but these are the ones I have just now. There's still like quite a few more CBX ones. And then this is his cover for Coming Over, and then his standee for the 2017 season design, and then his postcards. It's from a magazine, I think, but each member had their own cover. I think I need to get the magazine cover, but these postcards are gorgeous, and they don't fit into pocket sleeves, so they're in the one pocket sleeve. Oh my god. And then I just have two A4 photos. Love Me Right, and then Universe. And now we go into NCT. This is something I've focused on from the last update to this one quite a lot from my boy groups, along with the Love Myself collection. I'm so happy with this. So I collect my top two for everything. Well, nearly everything. So this is Empathy. I split it up so it's like a little pattern instead of having the holes here. It's like album card, hollow album card. So it's a bit different, and this is how I lay it out. Hopefully I'm gonna make some more of the inserts that go with the album, kind of like the one page I did for Red Velvet but didn't really go through with it all. I think I'm gonna do that as when I'm completely content with my collection, as in like sorting it out. I'm fine with the photo cards I have. I think it's just laying the whole thing out, so I may have to redo my binders in a way that I like, because I know they're not this, because this doesn't have a cover page. I just need to try and get everything sorted out. So for NCT, my top two are Jungwoo and Jimin. So yeah, so this is their dream version for Empathy, and then Reality, and then the hollow card. And these are from the NCT's concert they had, well, I think fan meet. So these are the fan meet cards, and then this is the ticket holder. I have Jaemin's coming in, so that's why there's nothing here. And I've recently found the album photo cards. Hopefully I can get Jaemin's, and then that will be me completed the set. I also have their Cash B cards. I just didn't know where to put them in because there's no other page, and I don't want to leave these two on their own on page. So if I find any more of the NCT 2018 ones, if there's any other cards that go along with it, I don't know if I'll be able to find anything, but yeah, so that's why they're out separately. And then we have the Empathy. I might have to put these before this, because technically this is album cards and it's not album cards here. But these are the diaries. I have Jungwoo's dream version and his reality, and then I have Jaemin's dream version. Just need to find his reality, and then I'll be completed these. And this is the postcard that comes with the hollow. Oh. And this is the postcard that comes with the 4x6 card. So I only have Jungwoo's, and then I have the film strip for Jungwoo. It's hard to find Jaemin's some goods. It's quite quite hard. And then if you can see behind this, I have Jungwoo's A4 for NCT 2018. Can't find Jaemin's obviously, but then we go on to We Go Up. So since NCT 2018 was more of like a combined thing, I think after this it's just going to go in release of what groups come next. So this NCT Dream, and then this NCT 127 with regular, since Jungwoo was added into the group. So I have the 2 album cards, and then this one is like a doodled on supposedly by Jaemin. Hopefully that is legit. And then I have the sticker, well no, this is his binder photo card, and I have the sticker, I think this is the glossy sticker with the group one at the back. And then for here, this is going to be his Dream Show photo cards. I have them coming in. And then his 4x6 and then postcards. And then I have his A4. This is probably like one of the most things I'm proud of because it's so pretty. But for regular and regularly, it's kind of different. So I don't know every single thing from the some goods that come with regular. I know there's a wallet. I've never seen Jungwoo's. I've only seen one picture, and that was from the photocard farms. His standee and then his notebook thing. So I don't know what's going to happen with that. Don't know if I'm going to get them or not, or find them at least. But I do have his 2 versions, his regular and irregular version for regular, irregular. And then I have his hollow for his standee, and then behind that we have the postcard for it, and then the standee itself. Surprisingly it fit in here perfectly. And I don't actually have his regulate card, so I don't know if I'm just going to put it in here or not. I think I was supposed to put it up here, but obviously I don't have the filler sheet thing in there yet. But this is the member note thing, and someone told me this is Jungwoo's, so I was lucky enough to actually pull his, because I don't think anybody would be trading these off. So it was quite lucky in that case, but I didn't manage to get his card, and I still need to put it into one of my Polly Pockets since he won't fit in any other sleeves. So it's just there itself now. It's just by itself now. So now this is what I'm thinking of doing with my EXO ones, just because I have certain cards that I really like. So since my biases aren't going to be in every single comeback with NCT, it's going to be unit comebacks with members with my bias members not in it. So like previous NCT 127 comebacks, I was going to say NCTU, but that only applies to Jaemin, but maybe Jungwoo, just because there's a switch in that. So for photo cards that are not from my biases, I picked out my favourite ones for basically releases that includes my biases as well, because this here is the 2018 NCT 2018, but I just wanted to add these in because these are probably one of my, like, these are my favourite cards from the whole set that aren't my bias photo cards. So for Fire Truck, we have Taeyong's version A and then Taeil's version B. Actually, I didn't mention this, but the inserts for these kind of like were the first, well, the Jungwoo and Jaemin ones, they were the first ones that got me into making them more pretty with the calligraphy and stuff. But I'll try and zoom in because you can't really see it from this distance. So I'm just going to zoom into Jaemin's. Okay, I think that's a bit too far, but if you can see the font for it, it is kind of like the NCT 2018 font. I'll try and get it. So it's kind of like that. I kind of tried to copy it, and that's how I'm writing it out. I don't know if you noticed it with any other groups. I think I only did it with Red Velvet because it's quite hard to replicate a font. So that's what I'm doing with the inserts for NCT photo cards. So yeah, we have the complete set for Empathy, and for my the first, I want Mark's card because that's really precious, and then Jihan's Cherry Bomb. That card, I love men, I love one man, And then for the We Go Up, I have jumlas. I don't think I want to collect the crew card just because it won't look nice with these. I think these are more just selfie photo cards. So for regular we have Yuta and Doyoung. And for regulate I pulled Tails. So I don't know if I want to keep this one or not, but it's really cute. And I don't really have a favourite one out of them all. I like Hei-chan's, but I'm trying to collect different members from different eras. Even though I have Tails Fire Truck, that's quite a long time away from regulate. So it just depends on trying to have different member photo cards and liking photo cards that aren't the same ones from like previous comebacks. But I think it's okay in the sense for this one because Fire Truck was one of their first photo card sets. So, and then the postcards for regular. So for 17 I haven't added much to this, so I'm just gonna flick through it quite quickly. So nothing has changed. I did, however, get the black version for the postcards for 17 carat for all members I'm collecting, so that's good. This is still tragic. And I've not added anything new onto these. I did, however, stop collecting. I'm going to collect Joshua's other photo cards and then my other members from my top 5, only their album cards. Just because I think it's easier for me and my wallet. I got this one. This is new. Jonghan's bookmark for Love and Letter. And this is laid out kind of similar to my LOONA subunits. This one didn't end up coming in, so I kind of have to take this off, which is sad. And yeah, I've not added any of the new releases in here because I've not kept myself up to date. And then we go into Vix. Vix I have not added too much in, but I recently did get, I don't think it's in here. No, I did not add in the sleeve. I had it out. I'll go get it. So I did have sleeves prepared, but I just forgot to put them in. So I'll just show you the ones I pulled from my album. For the black version of, I'm not even going to try and say it because I can't French at all. Pulled N because I'm an N magnet, and I have Leo's coming in, his black version, and I should have, I think I might have the red version of the album for Christmas as well. For the postcard for the black and white one, I like how they added colour into it. So yeah, I'll need to put these in, but I'm just showing because I didn't put them in. They would be after. I still don't have Shangri-La, but I did actually get the, you know what I'm talking about, the black version for that album. It's weird because most of my Leo cards I don't have. As you can see, it's quite tragic. Ugh. And more chained up. And then for Zelos, complete set. Hades complete set. I don't know if I want to keep this or not because it might be rare. I have to check up on that. And then Kratos, I only have 2 members still. And then for Editor, Japanese, we've got quite a few. We've got quite a few of their Japanese cards anyway. And then Darkest Angels, Disney Kick and Ravi. And then this is the Depend on Me. I think there's 2 versions. I'm not too sure on that. I think there's at least 2. But this is one of them, and I have Hugh's version. And then these are the season greetings for 2017. And then the standees, the travel diary stickers, and then a standee for that. And then just inserts. I think I'll take this out because it's not really, I don't think it's needed unless I find all of them from all the other albums. Don't have anything for XLR yet because it's in the front page. And then Taemin. This is still my old format from like the start of this year, and I just managed to just put in the 2 cards here because I didn't want to have the old inserts in there, because that was at the time I was planning on making loads, but I didn't make loads. I only need a certain amount. And then the postcard for Move, and then that's my boy groups. Updated photocard collection. Hopefully the January one's a bit better where I have some things sorted out. I don't know if I'm going to put it at the start of January or the end of January. I think the end because that's what I did last year. Well, this year. Yeah, this year. Just so I had time to sort things out and make it look at least presentable. This one was kind of messy, but there's nothing really I can do about it because that's the state the photocard collection is in at this time of the year, and that is the update. Hopefully I can change some things at least for the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully this isn't too long because I like to drag on my videos a lot. Recently my videos have been really long. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.